morning and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to SPSC online classes, and I am your maths teacher. And students, now we are going to start new topic, and the name of new topic of chapter 11 is quadrilaterals. Okay, quadrilaterals is a closed figure that has 4 sides, 4 vertex and 4 interior angles. You can simply say that a shape that have 4 sides and 4 angles is called a quadrilaterals. Fine. Okay. Now quadrilaterals can be classified. I say that quadrilaterals, some properties, special property of the quadrilaterals are rectangles, square, parallelograms, rhombus, trapezium and kite. So these are all called the quadrilaterals because these shapes have 4 sides and 4 angles. Final point is the interior angle of the quadrilaterals. Interior means inside angle, and as we know that quadrilaterals have 4 angles, the sum of 4 angles of the quadrilaterals must be equal to 360 degree. Fine, beta? Okay. Before starting this exercise, first watch this video.
So, what are alternate angles, corresponding angles, and co-interior angles? Well, today we will take you through a quick explanation of what each of these angles are. Imagine that we have 2 parallel lines. Now imagine a slanted line crosses through these parallel lines. Alternate angles are these ones. As you can see, this one is on this intersection's lower left, and this one is on its intersection's upper right. Alternate angles will always be equal to each other. Of course, we've also learned from our opposite angles video that opposite angles are equal. And this automatically means that all of these are actually equal to each other. And obviously, these 2 alternate angles are also equal to each other. Again, of course, from opposite angles, we know that this means that these are also equal to each other. Good. Now let's get rid of all the other angles and just leave these 2. So we can now focus on the idea of corresponding angles. Since these 2 lines are parallel, you'll be able to guarantee that these 2 angles are equal. These are called corresponding angles, since these angles occupy the same relative position at each intersection, where the straight line crosses the parallel lines. Notice how in this intersection, this angle is on the bottom right, and how in this intersection, this angle is also on the bottom right. Lastly, we've got co-interior angles. Co-interior angles are angles on the inside of each intersection where the straight line crosses. Notice how this one is on the bottom right of its intersection, and this one is on its top right. Also, if we're working with 2 parallel lines and a slant, like this example, then the co-interior angles are always supplementary angles, in that they will add up to become 180 degrees. So all in all, other than memorizing the names of the angles, you can just remember this one figure, and it will help you to find the angles that you are looking for. Well, that's it for this video, and until next time, have a good one.
I guess you have understood about some important points related to exercise 11b. So first we will revise again, then we will start questions answer. As you seen, okay, the first point that is in video. Okay, let's suppose you have 2 parallel lines AB and CD. These are the two parallel line. And when another line is cut these two parallel line, and this line is, let's suppose, ED. So a line that cut the two parallel line, that line will called a transversal line. Transversal line. So look at here, due to this transversal line, there are 8 angles making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So there are 8 angles making. And now how many angles are exterior angle and how many angles are interior? So interior means inside angles. The angles between these two parallel lines are called the interior. It means angle 3, angle 4, angle 5, angle 6. These are all 4 angles are interior angle. And exterior means outside angles. The outside of these two parallel line angles are called the exterior. It means angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8. These 4 angles are called the exterior angle. And the next point that was in video, corresponding angle. Corresponding angles means the one exterior angle and one interior angle must be equal on a same side. Fine. Look at here. The angle 1 is the exterior angle and 3 is the interior angle. Fine. But here, look at here. Angle 5 is 3 is a same level, so we will not discuss about the 3. The one exterior angle and on the other side one interior angle must be equal, and they will call a corresponding angles. So angle 1 is a exterior angle, then on the same side, on the other side, on the same side, the 5 is called a interior angle. It means angle 1 is corresponding angle to angle 5, and these two angles must be equal. Corresponding angle must be equal. If angle 1 is equal to 30 degree, then angle 5 must be equal to 30 degree. Got it, beta? Mean you can simply say that corresponding angles are equal in length, are same, and then the next corresponding angle 3, one interior angle and another exterior angle. 3 is corresponding to 7. Similarly here 2 is corresponding to 6 and angle 4 is corresponding to angle 8. And the next point is alternate angle. Alternate means first we will make the Z pattern just like this one. Look at here. These two parallel lines and 1.5 of the transversals, and these two parallel lines are making Z pattern with the help of this transversal line. Look at here. So the inside angle of the edges, the inside angle in the edges of the Z are called the alternate angle. So it means the angle inside these two edges is angle 3, and here the angle 6 is inside angle of the Z pattern are these two edges. So it means angle 3 and angle 6, these are equal, and these two angles are called the alternate angle. Alternate angles. These two angles, both the angles are alternate to each other and they will equal in measurement. It means, let's suppose if angle 3 is equal to 60 degree, then angle 6 must be equal to 60 degree. And then let's suppose you can make Z pattern here. if you will make the Z pattern here, then these two angles will alternate to each other, angle 4 and angle 5. Got it, beta? Okay. Now, after this discussion, come on the question number 1. Question number 1, A part. A shape is a rectangle shape and one diagonal. This rectangle shape have one diagonal. The given shape is a rectangle shape and this rectangle shape have one diagonal. Angle A, B, C and D. And here is, this one is A, this angle is equal to 54 degree and this one is the B degree. It means A and B are unknown angle and we will find A and B angle. So how we can find? Look at here, the given shape is a rectangle shape and one is the most important point about related to rectangle shape. We know this shape is also called a quadrilateral shape because this shape have 4 sides and 4 angles. And in the property of the rectangle we have already learned. You can see the previous page. These are some properties related to different type of shapes as rectangle. So if you have rectangle shape, then interior angles means the all 4 angles are right angles. All 4 angles means this angle will also equal to 90 degree. Right means 90 degree. The angle is also equal to 90 degree. A and B also 90 degree. All the 4 angles will equal to 90 degree in rectangle shape. And opposite sides are equal in length and the 2 diagonals are equal in length, means this diagonal will equal to the other diagonal if we will draw. Okay, a point related to rectangle is 4 angles must be right angle. So it means this whole angle, angle C is equal to the, angle C is equal to 90 degree. Angle C is the sum of, as we know that angle C is sum of A degree plus 54 degree. When we will add these 2 angles, then we will get angle C complete. So it means when angle C is equal to this one, it means A degree plus 54 degree is equal to 90 degree. Fine. So we can find here A degree, yes. So 90 minus 54. Subtract 54 from 90. So what? 10 minus 4, 6. 8 minus 5, 3. 36 degree. A is equal to 36 degree. So then find out the B. As we have found it, A is equal to 36 degrees. So look at here. These 2 parallel lines are making Z pattern with the help of this diagonal. Look at it, they are making Z. So as we know that in the Z, the inside angle are alternate to each other. So if A is equal to 36, then angle A and angle B are, angle B, small b, angle B are alternate to each other. You will write here, fine, first. Then angle A is equal to 36 degree. So angle B must be equal to 36 degree. And this is your final answer. Got it, beta? Okay, the next part is your homework. So you will find just like here. They are saying that D and C are unknown angle. And 39, you will suppose this one is angle is equal to A degree. Then first you will find the A angle. And then look at here, this shape is a triangle shape. So when A is equal, you will find A, and in triangle when any two angles are given, then you can find the D angle. Then you will find the D angle, and here you can find this angle is 90-degree angle, because this line is perpendicular on AB line. It means this line is making 90-degree angle, and this one is 39 and this one is 90. Then you can find C easily. Got it, beta? Okay, now come on to question number 2. Come on to question number 2 of exercise 11b. The question number 2 is, first read out, find the value of unknown in each of the following parallelogram. So parallelogram means the given shapes are parallelogram. So first look at the property of the parallelogram. There are two pairs of parallel lines and opposite sides are equal in length, means there are two pair of parallel lines. So these two lines are parallel to each other and these two lines are parallel to each other. It means there are two pairs of parallel lines and the opposite sides are equal in length. It means these two sides are equal in length and these two sides are also equal in length. And the third property of the parallelogram is the opposite angles are same. The opposite angles are equal. Fine. So as these are both the angles are opposite to each other and these both the angles are opposite to each other. So it means this, if this angle is equal to 106, then A must be equal to 106 degree, because these are the opposite angles, and B is equal to 48 degree according to opposite sides, opposite angle. Got it, beta? Okay, and in part B, the given figure is a parallelogram figure and there are three angles given, 5C, 4C and 2D, and they are saying that find out unknown angle. It means we don't know about the C and D, so we will find the C and D, the value of C and D. So how we can find it? So keep in mind, beta, in the parallelogram, the sum of two angles on a one line, it means the sum of these two angles is equal to 180. 5C degree plus 4C degree is equal to 180. The sum of two angles on a straight line on a one line is equal to the 180, must be equal to 180. Fine. So add these two angles, it will become 9C degree is equal to 180 degree, and leave the C here. So 180 degree divided by 9. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18 and 0. It means C is equal to 20 degree. So C is equal to 20. It means this angle will become 4 multiplied 20, 80, and this angle will become 5 multiplied 20, 100. So then, now look at here. This angle will become 80 degree. Yes? And now we want to find D, and we know another point about the parallelogram shape, that the opposite angles are equal. So it means these two angles are equal. So take these two angles equal. It means 80 degree is equal to 2D. Yes? So D, leave the D here. 80 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 240. So D is equal to 40 degree. It means this angle is also equal to 80 degree. And you can find directly as according to opposite angle. If this angle is 80 degree, then this angle must be equal to 80 degree, because in a parallelogram shape, opposite angle are equal in measurement. Got it, beta? Okay, now do the practice of these questions in your notebook. Okay, now come to question number 3. Now question number 3, and question number 3, the given shapes are kite. Look at here, the first part. So beta, kite have some special property. So first, the angle D is equal to 100 degree and angle A is unknown, and here angle C, half of the angle C is equal to 61 and angle B is equal to 60. So here we want to find A. A is unknown. It means they are asking about the A. So how we can find the A in a kite shape? So beta, keep in mind that in a kite shape, the angle between two unequal sides. It means, look at here, this side is small and this one is the biggest, large. So the angle between one small and one large side means the angle between two unequal sides, this angle, this whole angle must be equal to this whole angle. The angles between two unequal sides, these two angles are equal, are same, or will be same. It means if this angle is A degree, then it must be A degree. This one is 1 degree, this one also must be equal to 61. So we can check. So beta, let's suppose if we will draw a diagonal from D angle to AC, from D to on AC, it means I have to divide this whole angle, and that was 100 degree, and now 100 degree angle is divided into two parts. It means this part will become 50 degree and this one is also will become 50 degree. Fine. Now look at here, this part is 50 degree, and as look at this line is a perpendicular on AC line. It means perpendicular means this line is making 90 degree angle here and here also. So this angle, as we know, that is equal to 90 degree. So, and look at here, this is a triangle shape. So in a triangle shape, the two angles are given and the third one is unknown. You can suppose here X. Fine? No. In a triangle shape, if two angles are given, then we can find the third angle? Yes, we can find. As we know that the sum of interior angle of a triangle must be equal to 180. It means we will add first these two angles and then we will subtract from the 180. So 90 plus 50, 140, 140, 180 minus 140 degree. So we will get 40 degree. It means this angle is equal to 40 degree. So look at here. This one is 40 degree. Then find out the A here. So what will be the answer? As we already know that this whole angle between the two unequal sides are same angles. Fine. Here the angles between unequal sides are same, are equal in length, are equal in measurement. So if the first part is equal to 40 degree, then it must be equal to 40 degree. But we can check here. So there are two angles are given, 90 and 50, 140. So it means A will become 40 degree as X is equal to 40. So these two angles are same as, so the next, similarly here, if this half part is equal to 61 degree, then it must be equal to 61 degree. Fine. So if in this triangle the two angles are given 1, 2, so we can find the B degree. Yes, we can find. So as we know that the sum of three angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degree. So add these two angles, 122 plus B is equal to 180 degree. So B degree is equal to 180 degree minus 122 degree. So what will be the answer? B is equal to 8 and 7, 58 degree. This is your final answer. Got it, beta? Okay. Now come on the second part. Look at this shape. This shape is also a kite shape, but here the diagonal is drawn from E to C. Fine? And in a new point in the kite shape, the opposite angles, means these two angles are opposite to each other, they are same. So if this one is 26 degree, you can, okay, no, keep in mind that a new point in a kite shape, look at here, this line is a diagonal line, or you can say that this is a bisecting line. So bisecting line, the concept of bisect means, bisect the angle means angle will divide into two equal parts. Fine. So if the half part of this whole angle A is 40 degree, then it means a whole angle was double of this angle. Yes? Yes. So double of this angle, it means this whole angle was 80 degree, and when we have to draw a bisecting line from this angle, it was divided into two parts. So the one part is 40 degree, then it means the second part must be equal to 40 degree. And similarly here, first part is 26 degree, then it means the second part was also equal to 26 degree. Got it, beta? Okay, now what they are saying? They are saying here, find out C angle. Now draw a diagonal from B to D. Fine. You can see there, draw a line from B to D. Now they are making 90 degree angle. Fine. Okay. Now first look at here, there are 4 triangles are making 1, 2, 3 and 4. So first you will find this half part, and you can suppose that this half part is equal to A and this half part is equal to B. So first you will find the A in this triangle. As this angle is 90 degree, this one is also 90 degree. 90 plus 26, then you will subtract from 182, you will get A degree. Then you will find B from adding 40 to 90, 40 and 90, and then you will subtract from 182 and you will get B angle. And in third step, you will add A plus B, because C is a combination, or C is equal to angle A means half, and then half angle B. Half is the angle B and half is the angle A, and the addition of these two angles is equal to C angle, complete C angle. Then you will add these two angles, you will get C angle. Got it, beta? Okay. Now do the practice of these other questions in your notebook. Thank you.